Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Most Honorable Well, and Shalom to the elect that are learning and listening and growing in faith in these last days. Now, I want to do a lesson, based on a comment that was left on one of my videos, and I'm going to deal with a couple of the comments on that video, not in this lesson, but this lesson specifically, I'm going to deal with one of the comments. All right. And this is by Geo. And it says, there's one, the lesson's title was Only the Elect Are Going to Receive This Gospel on This Side. So Geo said, there's one elect, not the elect of this world, but the elect of heavenly, not earthly, whom our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's put Jesus, sent him to observe, learn and understand the life of human on earth, not the elect of nation, like they choose. No one knows him because he's a word's archive. So I'm going to explore that in this lesson, man. The first thing I did is, I went into the scriptures and I typed in the word elect, right? And it says showing 22 results. So let's deal with that, right? This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 1. Behold, my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Now, the elect, starts with who? Yahweh Shai. The elect is given unto Yahweh Shai. Where that's why the scriptures say what? Joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. And ultimately, the nation of Israel is the elect nation of the Lord. But you have an elect within the elect. And that's a multitude. The elect within the elect is a multitude of men, women, and children that are elected unto what? Unto salvation. So that's what we're going to explore in this lesson, man. We're going to get a couple more. And that's the thing, I don't need to do... you just type in the word elect on the search, and it's going to bring all the scriptures that you need. And we just go through the scriptures, and you're going to see, that it's not just, one... it's not just... The elect isn't just one person, because what it does is it trickles down, onto the Lord's elect, onto Yahweh Shai's elect, which... this guy wrote Jesus, but the real name of the Messiah is Yahweh Shai. This is Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. And why was that? Because we were going off. We were not serving. We were not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect. So there's an example of the nation of Israel, which ultimately, man, that's with starting with Yahweh Shai, that trickles down through the tabernacle of what? David. All right. Isaiah 65:9, and I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob, and out of Judah an inheritor of my mountains, meaning mountains what? Government. And mine elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there. Let's go to that. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob, and out of Judah an inheritor out of my mountains. Starting with what? Yahweh Shai. Trickling down onto his elect, man. All right, let's keep seeing what scriptures there are. There's Isaiah 65:22. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. Now, in the kingdom, we're going to be living forever, okay? Because we're not going to go off. We're not going to sin. And the sting of sin is death, okay? We're going to be living forever, man. You know? Sometimes the scriptures refer to men as trees, okay? Trees live a very long time. We're going to be living, what? Eternally. So that's what, that represents, man. It says, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands, because we're going to be building up. We're going to be getting the heathen to build up, the kingdom. All right. And we're going to be able to enjoy it because we're going to be in power and rulership. Not like now, when we were in slavery, you build, but then another inhabits. Okay. And that's part of the curses. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs, meaning what? False anointeds, okay? And false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But what? Is it possible? No. The elect are going to follow Yahushua. They're going to follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth, and they're not going to be deceived by this devil. They're not going to be deceived by false doctrines. They're not going to be deceived by false prophets, false anointeds. Okay? They're going to follow Yahweh Shmi Shai. Okay? Remember that, the person on the comment board, they wrote, oh, there's just one. This is Matthew 24 and 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect. Let's read it, man. Let's read it. Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. What's that talking about? That's Yahushua returning, man. Okay? In great glory. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. That's the Yahushua coming with the angels. The chariots, the so-called chariots, man. Okay? To what? To do what? To bring judgment to this place and also bring salvation to the elect. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect, which is given unto him by the Father, Yahweh. Gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay? Is that talking about one? So there's an elect that needs to be saved from one end of heaven to the other, meaning they're scattered all around the world, man. Okay? You guys just putting stuff on the comment board. You don't read. You don't know the scriptures, man. Second John 1 and 1, the elder unto the elect lady and her children, whom I love in the truth, and not I only, but also all they that have known the truth. So you're going to have women that are of the elect. Okay? This is what the elect lady. Okay? Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have care for his elect. Now let's get Matthew the 13th chapter. All right. Matthew chapter 13 verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. All right. So the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven was given unto who? The disciples. Okay. Which are of the elect. Okay. Those were, the ones that followed Yahushua, man. Okay. Bar Judas. Okay. Now you had disciples that fell out, that were offended. Okay. and that simply, man, they weren't of the elect. Okay, those that followed Yahweh Shai, okay, in sincerity and truth. Ultimately, that's the elect, the true worshippers. And it goes on to say, for whosoever have to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, spiritually. And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Now let's get a precept, right? This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. And I remember I said earlier that Israel is as we read it in Isaiah 47, I believe, or was it Isaiah? We read it in Isaiah where it said what that the nation of Israel that is the elected nation. Okay, amongst all the other nations, that's the nation belonging unto Yahweh Bashmi Ashah. That's the Lord's people. Okay, however, within that nation, okay, you have an elect. That's why it says, Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, meaning this truth. They were blinded from it, as the Lord said unto his disciples. But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay, so only the elect are going to be able to get, and that's only the elect are going to be able to get this, man. All right, let's quickly just get Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right. Now from there, let me see if I can get Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Meaning what? The destruction. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, showing you that it's destruction. All right. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. With this what? Knowledge. Okay. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there was sealed 1. No, that's not what it says, man. Okay. And I heard the number of them which was sealed, and there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Then it goes into the tribes. And then eventually you have what? The multitude. Okay. You have the multitude as well, man. Okay. What's that? Revelation 7 and 9. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Meaning what? The elect, the rest of the elect. You have, which the elect are scattered all around, man. Okay. Now the main place of the salvation is America, but you have the elect scattered around. That's why it said the 4 winds. Gather the elect from the 4 winds in Matthew 24, as we read, man. Okay. So the elect isn't just one, okay? It starts with Yahweh Shai and trickles down onto his elect, okay? Amongst the nation of Israel. So that was just a quick one, and Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Shai Basham Kakadash. With that, man, I'm going to say Shalom.